I'm back. Took me forever picking out something to wear and laying down my hair on the side. My skin looks so much better than it did last month or even the month before. I'll insert the photos into this one, into this video, but you see, most of these are all just marks. This one is still a little bit raised, and a few of these are scabs. That's a scab. That one is, got a scab there. These are all flat. They're just dark marks. And then these on this side, this one's a bump. This one kind of is a bump, but the rest are all flat. I don't know what happened. I think what it was bananas, because I changed what I was eating. I changed what I was using on my face. The only thing I did not change is I was still eating bananas every single day, sometimes twice a day. And I haven't had a banana in about a week and a half. And I haven't had any new bumps. I just had the ones that I already had, and they're going away. Also, I got my face waxed, and you can see how much better. You can see how my skin shines. And all I have is like my moisturizer and my normal products on. It looks really good. Okay, but I have pretty much 40 minutes to get ready for work. So I'm gonna start that. I bought some new stuff at Ulta this weekend. A bunch of Colourpop stuff. I got the Pretty Fresh primer. And I bought 2 concealers. One I got kind of in my face color, because I don't really wear foundation. I kind of just use concealer. And then I bought a highlighting color, and it's the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. And then I also bought gloss. It's just a ultra glossy. I'm using my phone to record, and I'm realizing that as I'm moving or putting products up to the phone, it's changing the color of the video. It turns it more yellow, because right now it doesn't. It looks good. Like, this is a good color. So I figured I'd try these out. The Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Primer, lightweight hydrating primer that refreshes and preps skin for makeup application. Directions: apply evenly over clean or moisturized skin. Follow with Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer for the freshest look. I didn't get the tinted moisturizer because I figured I needed a little bit more coverage than that. But we'll see. I'm going back to Ulta probably this weekend. I'll probably end up picking it up. Let's see. It looks good. Got a little pump. I kind of want to smell it. Let me shake it first. I don't know if I should squirt it on my hands or just squirt it on my face, so I'm just gonna squirt it on my face. Save some time. It smells so good. I was reading some reviews on Ulta, and some people were saying it broke them out. Hopefully, I am not one of those people, because that would suck. This was really good, like moisturizing. My skin looks really nice. Now I'm going to start with my brows and knock those out really quick. And I use the same products for my brows all the time. It's the NYX Tame and Frame in black. I don't venture out too much when it comes to my brow products because all I really need is something to define the shape because they're already kind of thick enough. So just to give them a better shape. So I just kind of go above and below them. And then right here where I got my stitches, just make a nice little point there. I need to go ahead and tweeze the ends of my brows because there's some hair down here that I don't really need. That is not right. I'll clean that up when I go to conceal. I think it's because I have so much primer on that my product isn't sitting on my eyebrows the way it normally would because I have moisturizer all on them. Oops. Last night, I actually got a good night's sleep. I went to bed at 10. I think like 10:15 or 10:10. It was a little after 10 o'clock. And I'm pretty sure I went to sleep within the hour and I stayed asleep the whole night. Usually it's so hard for me to go to sleep. And if I do go to sleep, I end up waking up in the middle of the night. And then I'm back on my phone or I'm tossing and turning the whole time because I'm tired and I know I need to get up that morning and I can't get to sleep. Okay, so I'm going in with the medium dark 145W. I had the 125W or 125, whatever shade is underneath this one, and it was the right color, but it was the wrong undertone. So I'm hoping, actually, I think it was 125N. It was neutral. And it just made me look dead. This one looks like it's good. Let's see. Once it blends out. I'll be at work for about 8 to 9 hours. So I'll be wearing this the whole time for the first time. So hopefully everything looks good or holds up because it's not like I can wash it off and do it again or do something else while I'm at work. Normally I would like to try something new on the weekends where I can kind of come and go as I please and I'm not at work. Yeah, that's a way better color. Before this, I was using the Tarte Shape Tape for my face concealer, and I just started using the e.l.f. hydrating concealer as like my brightening one, but they're both not as moisturizing. Even though the hydrating camo concealer says hydrating in the name, I always felt like my under eyes just looked not hydrated at all. That blends into like my perfect skin color. Hopefully I don't look super greasy by the end of the day because my face is so hydrated at the moment. I'm not going in super heavy, just in my problem areas. I just kind of want some concealer and then I just spread it around my whole face, but I mostly want to focus on these kind of areas. I bought a orange color corrector, but I definitely want to wait to the weekend to use that just in case it doesn't look good. That way I can wash it off. This is like my perfect color. Also, I switched beauty blenders. I'm now using the e.l.f. beauty blender. Before I was just using some random one I had in my drawer that I have no idea where it came from. I probably had it for a while, but that one was so tough. This one is so like soft. It almost makes me feel like it's absorbing a lot of the product, but I'm not really sure. Put a little bit more down. Yesterday or last night when I got off work, I went to Cracker Barrel with my grandma, and I must say I was very disappointed with my meal. I got the Mama Special. It was just like eggs, pancakes, and bacon, and I don't feel like my pancakes were cooked long enough. I'd like a pancake that's a little darker than me, maybe, with crispy edges, and that pancake did not deliver. And then my bacon was overcooked. I'm not a huge bacon eater, but if I do eat it, I kind of want it right. And then I felt like my eggs were overcooked too, but my grandma liked her food, so I guess that's all that matters. And now I'm going in with my brightening shade. This is the medium 100W. I'm just gonna put just a little bit because I don't want to put too much, and then it looks really heavy. I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin, but not a lot, just a little dot. That's all I'm gonna do for now. Once I'm trying it out, I don't want to go too heavy at work. I don't know, did that disappear or does that look like anything? I'm gonna put a little bit more on. Maybe this color, is it light enough? Maybe I should have went a shade lighter. Maybe this one's a little too close to my actual skin tone as well. I'm not gonna put any more on because I don't want it to get too cakey, but it looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I'm using the NYX HD finishing powder, and I just lightly dust it. Run out of time, and I haven't even done anything to my eyes. I got a piece of hair on my face. Product never looks good in this section of my eyes. I feel like the camera really isn't showing. You can kind of see it right here. Or it's giving me kind of like this eye bag that I normally would not have. I'm here now. This is my life. So this is how I'm going to look today though. I'm going to move on to blush. I just got the Morphe. It's the 8W Warm Master blush palette. And I always lean towards pinks that look like this. So that's the one I'm going to put on. I started wearing blush at the end of last year, and it really just adds a little extra cute to the look that I didn't realize I was missing out on. Yep. Highlighter, I'm just going to use the Babe color that's in here. Normally I would use my Jeffree Star highlighters, but this one's in my face, so we're going to put this on. I used this yesterday, and it's not really like a blinding highlight like my Jeffree Star ones. It just adds more of like a subtle kind of glow, like a soft glow. And I guess that's fine for today. I'm gonna put on a little bit more blush to kind of blend it all in together. Well enough. Now today's my idea for my eyeshadow color was going to be like a pastel-y seafoam color. I don't know if I'm going to do a full eyeshadow or I'm just going to do like an inner corner color. I guess it depends how much time I really have. I have about a little over 15 minutes. Okay, redo. Let's try this again. Do I have a little too much blush? That's a little better. I have a lot of blush on. See if I can kind of dull that down a little bit. That looks better. I'm going to use my eyeshadow base in white. I'm going to say normally I would use my Colourpop HD concealer in white for this. But since I have this out and I haven't really used it as much, I'm going to use this. But as of right now, it's not really giving me that white base that I'm used to. I'm gonna do like a wing kind of shape, and then I'll clean it up when I'm done. Just in case I go out that far. I guess it looks whiter, like the base looks lighter on camera than it does in person. I feel like my face is so hydrated that nothing wants to stick to it. I guess it's good because it is cold here and I need all the hydration I can get so my face doesn't crumble and fall apart. So thank you, I guess. I don't know if these match. I don't feel like they do. But oh well, I guess. I can clean it up later. It is so hard for me to make myself get up in the morning, especially if I didn't sleep good the night before. These definitely don't match, but I'm just gonna use a Q-tip, clean up that line a little bit. That looks a little better. Now I have two palettes that have the colors in it that I need. It's my Jeffree Star Thirsty and my Morphe. It just says Artistry palette, but it's the rainbow one they did last year. I really want colors like these two. Maybe a little bit of that one. And in a Jeffree Star Thirsty Splash. I think I'm going to start with Splash, and I'm just going to use a, this one says it's a fluffy eye blender brush from e.l.f. Trying to move quick. I'm no expert at applying eyeshadow. I could do a decent job to make myself look presentable, but sometimes I watch a lot of videos on Instagram and those people are so talented. I think maybe I just need to practice a little bit more and I will be better. But for the most part, I really just want to make myself look good and do little interesting looking eye looks within my lane. We have a Starbucks in my job. When I get there, I'll probably be a little late, but on my break, I'm gonna go get a coffee. Now I'm gonna move into a brush that's a little bit smaller. This one is a Morphe M507 brush. And I'm gonna go into my Morphe palette. And I'm going to use Parade. And that's that darker teal color that matches this clip. And I'm going to do the kind of outer section to kind of darken it a little bit. In this lighting, this looks good, but who knows what I'll look like when I get to work. Hopefully cute. Fingers crossed. I signed up to work overtime tomorrow and on Saturday. Kind of kicking myself about it because I'm really tired and I would love to do nothing but sleep in, but I wanted the money. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star palette in Splash, and I'm just going to use now kind of like a flat brush. It's a Morphe M213, and I'm going to lay that right here. I think the shadow is having a hard time sitting on top of that base I used. I'm gonna put a shimmer on top of this section, but I just wanted to have that base for the shimmer. And this is a, I don't know what brush this is. It's like a Morphe bullet brush. I'm gonna lay down my shimmer. And that's Magic, Make Magic. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go into Parade and just put a little bit under here. And I also have a eyeliner. It's a Colourpop eyeliner. It's one of their cream gel liners in the BFF. The color is Zulu. And I want to do my waterline. I'm going to use that Make Magic shimmer color again. I just have a tiny little Morphe brush here that I need to clean off. I'm gonna go into, let's see, maybe I'll just use the silver color that's in the Thirsty palette, Divine. I just need something, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna have to redo a little bit of my highlighter right over here to fix this. When I go back and watch this footage, that'll really put the nail in the coffin. Will this make it to Instagram or will this be on YouTube? I guess wherever you see it, it'll answer the question. I don't have time for this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got some little craft stars. I'm gonna just put maybe one right there. Okay, mascara. No, actually liner. I don't have time to do lashes because I am already running behind. I messed up on both eyes so far, but I cannot stop now. Mascara and then done. Gonna finish up with my gloss. This is the Colourpop shade Pretty In. I guess it's supposed to be Pretty In Pink, but it's just a cute little glossy. Oh. That has a stiff brush. And don't know what this smell is. It almost smells like a, is it creme brulee? Because it's definitely something stronger than like a vanilla. It's almost like a caramel. Okay, that is a really pretty pink. Enough of that, gotta head to work. Bye. Okay, so it is 1:58. I came home on my lunch break because I wanted to do a check-in of the Colourpop concealer and see how it's holding up. My face is a little shiny, so this is no touch-ups, no nothing. I always get greasy around my T-zone, but from what I can tell, it's not breaking down too bad. It still looks good. Getting like uncomfortably close in so you can really get a good look. You tell me. It still looks good to me. I'll check back in about another 3.5 hours. Another 3.5 hours when I get off work. We'll do another check-in to see what it really looks like. But so far, looks good. I'm back in for another check-in. It is 6:02, so I've officially been wearing this for about 9 to 10 hours, maybe 8 to 9. And so far, well, I'm gonna wipe my face off in like 10 minutes. But just looking at it, it doesn't look bad. I still think it looks a little odd right in this section of my eyes, that kind of area. And the same thing on this side, it looks a little off. But other than that, I could see it breaking apart a little bit right here, but that's probably from just oils on my nose and grease pulling in these sections. But other than that, it still looks good on my cheek and my chin. In sections where I don't get a lot of oil, it looks a little drier. But other than that, it looks good. It looks a little odd in the places where I have my scabs from my acne. No, I think this looks good. I'm gonna wear it again tomorrow. I like this a lot. If you're out and you see the Colourpop Hyaluronic Acid Primer, get it. Same thing with the concealers. I like them. Pretty good makeup day, in my opinion. And if I just blot a little bit, if I took some of my powder and just ran this over my face, it would fix all my issues that I'm having here anyway. So let's... Instantly takes away the shine, and I'm good to go. That's it for today's review. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram. I have everything linked down below, and enjoy the rest of your day.